Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. Today I am doing another Toyhax stickering video. I have in front of me big powered Takara Legends LGEX big powered, and I also have the two Toyhax sticker sheets that come with them. It's really one sticker sheet and a little teeny tiny sheet, but it's got some good stuff in here. We've got stickers here, looks like it's for Dai Atlas. Here we've got Sonicbomber. I'm assuming this is, what's his name, Roadfire? But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started on Big Powered, and we've got them in vehicle mode all combined up because that's how I've been displaying them on my shelf. I just like the way this guy looks. We're going to go ahead and pull Roadfire off the top, move this piece down, give him his cockpit area thing, cannon bit, and let's go ahead and get started. So on this sheet, once again, they're not numbering these stickers for some reason. I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna actually, now that he's in his alt mode by himself, we're gonna pull that piece off and go ahead and get started on this chest piece with some stickers that add some white accents to his red, which I like the idea of doing that. Here we've got a bit of white and red. The red isn't a perfect match. I've actually been super impressed lately with Toyhax's paint to sticker color matching. So it's, a little disappointing that the red doesn't match perfectly, but that's really just because they've been setting the bar for themselves so high. We've got this piece that sits, I think the vent is supposed to go up to the actual bumps but not quite cover them, like so. Coming out on the other side, and it looks like on the sheet this is all part of label 30. The day I'm recording this, I've had a very long day at work. I was intending to go play some Transformers TCG at Hieroglyphic Games, but it looks like, unfortunately with my work schedule, Wednesday night TCG night's not going to be feasible anymore, which is a bummer. Instead, I guess I'm going to have to stick to Saturdays. But this coming Saturday, we are doing our Energon Invitational Qualifier. I guess by the time you guys see this video, I might have videos of that qualifier already up. So there is what the initial placement looks like. And actually, it looks like I missed some stickers. This looks like this is cut right here as well. So it completes the line all the way through that red surface. There we go, which looks pretty awesome. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, it's been a busy week. I'm recording as many stickering videos as I can ahead of time because I'm about to go traveling for a bit, and I will be unable to do videos, but I want to, make sure I have a good backstock of videos to cover me while I'm gone. Okay, so that was 30. Next we have 25, which looks like we're covering up this black with red. Let's flip this up and out of the way and come in on these red pieces right here. There we go. In addition to doing this stickering video, MP44 just landed on my doorstep. So now I have a Masterpiece Optimus that I want to do. I'm probably going to do an unboxing tomorrow, as in the day after I record this video. So it'll be up on the channel by the time you guys actually see this. So hopefully that unboxing went well. I also want to, now let's see. That was 25, and then I'm trying to figure out where I actually want to put this guy. But I actually can't tell. I'm gonna leave this part of the arm cannon down until I get a different view on the sheet, on the website. MP44 looks awesome. I'm super excited to dig into him. I know there is a hip fix going around. I guess the hip has some issues. So hopefully I can do a quick video on how to fix that hip. Or knees. Maybe it's not the hip, maybe it's knees. There we go. That is 25, and then we've got 2 halves of 23, which are up here. So I am liking, you know, we're getting big pieces of color to go on, and I hope I'm calling him right. I think he's Roadfire. I keep wanting to call someone Road Caesar, but I think that's like a Japanese-only combiner. Which, speaking of Japanese only, I think Refractor and Zader are supposed to come on my doorstep soon. I was like thinking about, oh, I got all these sticking videos to do. Good thing I don't have any toys coming. But I think Hasbro Pulse and the way their website's designed just lulled me into a fake sense of security. I didn't realize how much stuff that I have pre-ordered is coming out very, very soon. I'm excited for those guys. I'm also excited for my Seacons. I've got Turtler and I forget what the other's name is. Gulf? Or maybe it's Snapper and Gulf is like the Japanese names. Those guys I got pre-ordered. I just saw that Star Convoy, who I've had pre-order forever, is being delayed. Still excited for that guy. I was kind of going through my pre-order list to see is there stuff I want to pull out. I don't think so. I've actually budget-wise, even though I've got a lot of stuff pre-ordered, I've been very fortunate in that my revenue streams have diversified pretty recently. There we go. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So that is actually everything that they're showing for Roadfire in this mode. In this view. So there is Roadfire's alt mode stickered up. Now we're going to go to Sonicbomber. And Sonicbomber, I think I have to undo clips. I have to unplug here and undo clips there. Dai Atlas can chill. Dai Atlas can always just chill. There we go. So, I've been so good about not budging the camera, I thought, so far. Now we're going to add some colors onto Sonicbomber. So far we've used these stickers on Roadfire. On Sonicbomber, the first thing I see is sticker number 20, which kind of, I think, outlines and gives some contrasting color for the cockpit. It sits like on top of the cockpit. I'm actually a little nervous about this one because if you look at the cockpit, there's almost no surface detail for me to mold my sticker placement onto. So I think what I want to do is place the middle one first and then try and do the... Oh no, it's all one sticker. Oh, fun. Okay, this makes me a little bit nervous. So, looking at it, I do not want to actually go all the way down to the attachment point. I want to start on a smooth surface. And let's just test out and see how close I got. Let's open this up. Oh, that's not bad at all. Actually think I did a pretty bang up job. So here's what it looks like actually closed. I like that. When sticker detail goes into like molded details, kind of hides itself. I like that placement a lot. Then we've got 21, which is the opposite side. which is a bit interesting to me. Maybe they want to imply like cockpit stuff, or maybe this is like molded detail or painted detail on the original toys or sticker detail on the original toys that I'm just not aware of because I never owned the originals. But we're going the same way on this side, but this time we're starting on this side of a circle. Open her up. Coming down. Trying to be good. I do not have that lined up. We're going to give this one another shot. So yeah, without any without any molded detail to go off of it, it feels very haphazard to, because I can tilt in different directions, I could slide it in different directions. Actually, I'm not a fan of this particular sticker because of the trouble I'm having lining it up without any toy, I guess you could call it topography, to ensure that I'm doing it correctly. Touches on that side, touches on that side, closes up. We're going to call that one a done boy. All right, then we've got 17, which is more green and white stripes. I'm just kind of squaring up on 17 to make sure I understand the placement pretty well. I think I'm going right in here. Yeah. And look at, again, when you have a little bit of molded detail, look at how much more efficiently that happened versus this guy. I wonder if it could have been better if they had done one big sticker to fit over all of this and then mold it around here so you could clock it on this port and this tab here, get it lined up really, really nice, and just do black on, or the green and red and white striping on top of the black. Maybe if I was designing it, maybe that's a decision I would have made. Of course, I try not to second guess designers all too much because I'm very well aware of the limitations that engineers have when we're trying to solve problems in mechanical design. And since I am not aware of the limitations the designers have, me making armchair assessments of their work is really a bit unfair to them. Okay, there goes that. Then we have some fin details, some great color to make those back fins, tail fins pop. And again, this is lining up really well with some molded detail, which I'm actually a bit surprised doesn't exist on both sides. It seems like we only get the stickers for the outside of the tail fins. I would have liked stickers to go on the inside of the tail fins. Right there. Yeah. That was sticker 16, and then the last thing I have is 15, which appears to be some yellow to go into Sonicbomber's boots. Sonicbomber's little booties. Little booty patooties. And it looks like, again, it's just one side of the boots. Just going on that top surface. In this mode, I guess that would be the outside in robot mode. Interesting. I guess in alt mode it makes sense because you're not really looking underneath the plane for color and sticker detail. Still, maybe it's you know, they were trying to get this sheet under a certain amount of budget, and they saw how much Dai Atlas was going to eat up of their plans. So they decided to do a couple things a little one-sided. All right. So that is Sonicbomber, and those are Sonicbomber's all mode stickers. Let's switch views. And now we're going to do Dai Atlas. Move these guys. Let's get the big boy connected a bit better to himself and get him front and center. So the first thing I see on his sticker sheet is alternate windows. I think maybe Big Powered had green windows originally instead of the blue. I actually wonder if that was on Sonicbomber as well, back in his alt mode. Nope. So that's interesting to me. But yes, we can do these green windows. Flip it. Instead of his blue ones. And these are the sort of stickers that I might end up taking off if it was like a single visor piece. But what I don't like is the effect that sometimes happens if that sky blue paint, like when you can see it kind of picked out behind the green sticker, that might end up coming off on this particular set. There we go. All right. That is sticker number 10. And then we're going into a lot of this detail. He gets a lot of blue on top of his, I don't know what you call it, space jet tank mode. Starting with these panels. And the nice thing is this is going to be a lot of molded detail as I try not to nudge my camera quite as often as I seem determined to do it. There we go. And actually, that's probably not even on camera. Let's turn it this way. There is that panel. We're just going to work our way down. Again, like I think I've gotten pretty good at laying down stickers when it's in molded detail. This is all numbered 11 on the sheet. I like that a lot. Adding that blue color just looks nice. Makes him pop even more than he did before. And we can just keep going with it. Actually, before I put this label on, let's get rid of these. Go pure tank mode to really look at these panels. Oh yeah. And again, so many of his stickers are big, bold color pieces. I like that they combined mech detail with giving him color. I think that looks really, really good and striking. And I think it helps totally... It helps the stickers blend in, even though, like, I guess they're a little more detailed. Somehow that extra detail, that, like, the little bits of dark blue and yellow accent panels on the larger sticker tech panel, to me, just makes it look very seamless. Like, I don't know, that just looks really, really good comparing these two sides here. Same thing on the other side. And again, I mean, for a sticker sheet for 3 robots, we're chugging through here. Compare it, the time on this to the time on Greenlight, it feels like it's going faster. I don't know where we're at time-wise, maybe 20-ish minutes or so. The other thing I need to get for Big Powered is that add-on set. I do want to get, I've kind of been sold on those missile pods that can turn into fillers for his legs. I wasn't at first, but those have grown on me indeed. There we go. Finish things out in alt mode. I guess this isn't the last detail he needs in alt mode. Finish out these panels under his wings, which I think is pretty cool. It's like they didn't absolutely need to do it, but it does add some color. And if you take the wings off for his other modes or as a weapon in bot mode, he still has the blue panels going all the way down rather than haphazardly turning into plain white plastic panels. So yeah, there is sticker 11 on this guy completed. Now I can put these back on. There we go. And we're coming in with 12, which is the same procedure just on top of the wings. Go this way. Oh, am I starting at the back end? I think the orientation switched on me on the sticker sets as they're printed. The same position. This is the front end here. This is the back end of the wings, which is another one of those things where I guess if you're trying to minimize cost on printing your sticker sheet, you have to kind of flip orientations to get things where you need them and minimize the size of the sheet that you need. Probably saves you some time on the actual printing operation as well, depending on how you've ergonomically arranged your stickers. There we go. And I think this is, until I get my other Toyhax Reprolabels, this is the last big set of stickers I've got. Everything else, I think, now that I've done Greenlight and I've done Brunt and now Big Powered, I think all the other guys are going to be Micromasters, Battle Masters, that sort of stuff until I actually get a Lancer in hand. Because as of now, it's hard to sticker a toy you don't have yet. There we go. That's neat. I like that a lot. So that was 12, then 13 comes in behind. Let's see if I can do it on camera this way. Ah, almost. That's tough. You know what? I think I need to adjust my grip a bit. Let's try grabbing you from here. That way we've got a little more clearance and a little more maneuverability. There we go. And that sort of red accent helps a lot. Like, he's got these red stripes flowing across. Having it go through his tail fin looks pretty good. So I won't grab it to center this time. Come in. Oh. See, that paint matching, like that sticker to this red looks really much closer than Road Caesar. I guess they were able to match that red paint, but not the red plastic. All right, so that was 13, and then 14 is actually these red pieces, which I just complimented the paint matching on these red stripes. Now they're going to cover them up with, some, I guess, some bigger red stripes, which there's, you know, nothing wrong with that. We'll go this way. And we're coming in. Oh no, this side against this molded detail. It looks like, is that right? Yeah, it looks like that is where I want to go with it. That doesn't... Something about that doesn't feel or seem right. It's a lot of greeble detail there. Maybe I'm supposed to be up. I think I'm actually supposed to be up higher, which is still a lot of greeble detail. That doesn't actually feel great at all. That might be a sticker that's coming off. Looking at the placement on the model that they provide on the website, that appears to be what they're going for. But I don't think that looks good. That looks like, this looks like panel detail that has been added. This looks like a sticker sitting on top of greeble detail. And then for some reason, this must be some, I wonder if this is like an animation thing or something that was on the original toy. I don't like that very much at all. I think I'd rather just keep, like, looking at these two. Look at this compared to this. I'd rather just keep that Especially like that looks great. I don't think this, it's weird. It's like, for some reason, the way it's laying, this just pops out much more than that, which sits in the molded detail. So it looks to my eye like the colors don't match, even though I know they do. They were printed in the same red. Wonder if that made sense to anyone else but me. Let me know if that made sense to you. Come in on top here. Come in underneath. Maybe if I do it in a different order, it'll sit and feel better. So far, that's absolutely not true. Yeah, that I don't like. That I do not enjoy. But that looks like that is everything we've got. Oh no, there's some additional stickers I missed on this view in the back. This sticker sheet, I believe, number 32, are these 4 stickers, and they sit back here. If I can get you out of here. There we go. There we go. Interesting exhaust selection. It's like a weird holographic, like it looks like it's mostly silver with teeny tiny bits of green. I don't know what to call that effect. It's like an oily color scheme. But it's an interesting choice. I wonder why they made that choice. All right, so now we have Dai Atlas all stickered up. If we wanted to redo Big Powered, we absolutely can. Stick that on. Oh, man, that camera. Every time I think I'm aware of where it's at. Stick that guy on. So that is Big Powered, all stickered up. Now we're going to come back in robot mode and finish up the individual guys. And we're back with Roadfire, Sonicbomber, and Dai Atlas in their robot modes. As you can see, they already had a lot of paint put onto them. And you probably saw that if you watched my unboxing of this or my review of the set already. I really like the paint that they put on the robot modes. So it makes sense that a lot of the stickers were for alt modes. Let's go ahead and dive in here. We've got Roadfire first on the website, and we are grabbing from our sheet, we are grabbing stickers 24 here that are going to go right into these shoulder details, which I like. It smooths out that shoulder detail a little bit. There's some molded detail in there that we're covering up, but I'm okay with that because I think it helps differentiate him from Twin Twist or Topspin a little more, while also giving some more of that red and white color blockage. There we go there. Let's actually go ahead and flip these back to this side. Nice. Then, after stickers 24, oh, I'm having a little, there we go. So he's not leaning forward. After those, we've got 29 can be eye stickers. I'm not going to do that. If you've watched any of my stickering videos before, I think sticker eyes are a bad idea, especially when we have striking painted eyes right here. I'm not going to mess with that. Instead, I will skip that and go on to 27, which are these little guys down here. Oh, there goes Sonicbomber. 27 looks like it's just floating in the center of his thigh, which is an odd position. I almost want to stick it off center, but I think that won't look as good. We'll just go right here. I guess with the way this molded detail and this molded detail comes in, it's like an implied line or an implied circle in the center of this line. That's another one of those odd choices that I'd have to go back and look at the G1 toy to understand maybe where they got the inspiration slash direction for that. Oh, just knocking this boy over all over the place. There we go. And that is one thing I do remember about the original set is they are a bit floppy, unfortunately, just due to the number of times the mold has been used. Then we've got this vent, metallic gunmetal gray vent, which goes right in here. That fits just rightly. And then I've got these boys here, stickers 26, go in these knees, which I like this again, adding some of that red into the black. I would have also been fine with this being white, but maybe it's red for a reference that I just do not understand. He sure is back heavy, isn't he? Maybe that's because I've had him holding his arms kind of behind him with his weapons on there. Both sides of Roadfire's knees. These knee pads get that red all up in them. And he's... Oh, I was going to say he's pretty much done, but I still have... this number, I forget what this originally was, 23. So what I'm seeing is this actually needs to sit... Maybe this one's meant for this side. This sits right around that pin. Covers up a little bit of molding, but helps his arm look just so. I almost wish they gave us smaller I wish they gave us smaller pieces to go into those molded details to help firm up that red stripe, make it consistent across the side of his forearm. Oh. There we go. And that is Roadfire. And again, looking really, really good. We got more sticker detail, I think, showing in his alt mode, but I expected that with this set, and I'm happy with what they did provide for his robot mode. Next, we're going to do Sonicbomber. Sonicbomber really only has two things. He again has eyes that we're not going to do. He has shoulder pieces, that yellow and dark green box, sticker number 19. I think that is a great detail to add. It sits inside this red block. Just kind of finding a good spot to have it sit like so. I think that looks just fine. Same thing on the other side. Right here. Perfection. And then he's got, oh, that was my fault. He's got the same sort of color pattern appearing on his thighs right here. We'll open up that knee and we'll get it right here. There we go. That one against the gun, I think it looks a lot better against the red shoulders than it does on the gunmetal gray. Or just gray. I don't know if that doesn't really look like a gunmetal, just a dark gray. Same thing on this side. Yeah, that's kind of an odd choice. But now we've got, and his ankles and stuff have always been a little weird. There is Sonicbomber along with Roadfire all done. Now time for Dai Atlas. So this comes in right on the chest, right here. Then we've got that Dai Atlas stripe coming in on top of that molded detail, which fits oh so nice. That was actually a lot smoother application than I thought. Then we've got, that was 2 and 3. 4 is, it looks like this piece, little yellow octagonal thingy. Sits right in there. Out of the 3 of them, I mean, it seems like Dai Atlas is going to get the most sticker detail. Then we've got sticker 5, which are these vents right here. Going yellow vents inside of that blue panel. Same thing on this side. There we go. Then we've got these yellow blocks right here, which go on his knees, which I'm actually surprised we didn't get more sticker detail on his knees themselves. We really just have this yellow stripe, which sits kind of in the center of the red painted part of his knees, which doesn't actually sit super great. There we go. But nothing really for the other parts of his knees that are yellow and stuff. So that was 7, 6. 6 goes up here on this part of his arm. I like that we're just adding like yellow, bright yellow here and there. That feels like we're replicating maybe paint apps that were on the original toys, and it also looks good. Whereas some of the other ones I was a little confused about. It had to be replication of some toy detail that I think didn't age well, just in terms of style choice. There we go. That is 6 and 7. 8 is these red blocks that go all along his forearms. I was wondering about these. So it looks like we slide it in right here. That's pretty nice and simple to get. And it looks like we can go all the way around on these. There's 6 of them. So he doesn't have a red block for his underarm, but he's got red blocks everywhere else. That helps make things pop just a little bit. Just like so. It is, at this point, it is much later than I thought it would be. Things have been moving fast on the sticker set. I guess it's just more stickers than I actually was expecting on Big Powered here. But I'm not complaining about it. That is 8, and I think it's just 9 left. Maybe it would be better to get rid of his equipment. And then in terms of future Toyhax videos, like I mentioned, I've got labels on the way. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep doing Toyhax, because if Hasbro isn't coming out with more Headmasters and Combiner figures, I don't really see myself Toyhaxing a lot of stuff. But we do have 8-Face coming out, and hopefully that means we got Snapdragon coming out, and those will definitely be getting some Reprolabels, which I'm excited for. Then I guess there's always the little guys. I enjoy the sets for the little guys. So now we're on to 9, and 9 actually confused me. Right here. That's kind of a neat effect, that red into yellow. I'm curious about the reasoning behind that. It looks like on his arm it just kind of goes all the way around. And we've got one special piece, which implies that I've been going at the wrong side, but that is okay. There we go. That is an arm all done. Same thing on this side. Going under. Number 9 is all done. And with that, I believe, double check our sheet. We're done here. I think we've just got 31, which is some more of that silver detail to go inside this green paint here, which is interesting. I don't know if I totally get the effect, but that means besides the eyes, Dai Atlas is all done. I don't really see anything else that I have. Let me go through my instructions. I've got these white symbols. Not really sure if those go anywhere or if those are just there to be there. Not seeing where they should go, so I'm going to leave them off and call this guy all done. So here we have Dai Atlas with Sonicbomber and Roadfire, all repro labeled up in bot mode. I think it's a great set. Well, let's do that. I think it's a pretty great set. Don't add so much in bot mode just because they're already so colorful in bot mode, but in alt mode, I think they add a lot. Big powered Toyhax Reprolabels are done. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone, and catch you on the next one. Have a great day.